Chapter 2. Meet cute with a twist. The next morning was one of those days when the sunlight seemed determined to wrap everyone in a gentle embrace, convincing them that anything was possible. For Sarah Jenkins, however, it was just another day filled with the remnants of yesterday's networking disaster. She sat at her kitchen table, sipping a strong cup of coffee while staring blankly at her laptop, desperately trying to decipher her poorly scrawled notes from the previous evening. "Do not embarrass yourself," she muttered under her breath, flipping through a notebook filled with motivational quotes that sounded better on paper. Networking is essential for career growth. And stop spilling drinks. As she closed her notebook, her phone buzzed. It was a message from her sister, Leah, who had been her unwavering supporter through thick and thin, especially through all her romantic misadventures. "Leah, wanna meet for lunch? I found a great new cafe." Sarah could practically hear her sister's enthusiastic voice through the screen. The thought of a sisterly lunch brought a genuine smile to her face. They often shared laughter over their mediocre dating lives, and today was no exception. "Sarah, sure. What time?" "Leah, 12:30. Bring your appetite and your most embarrassing story." An hour later, Sarah arrived at the Caffeinated Artist, a quaint little cafe with colourful murals painted on the walls and the rich aroma of freshly ground coffee wafting through the air. It was a perfect blend of cozy and eccentric, just what she needed. As she stepped inside, her eyes scanned for Leah, but instead, they landed on a familiar face. There, leaning against the counter and chatting with the barista, was Ryan, the handsome man from last night's unfortunate encounter. He wore a relaxed outfit of jeans and a fitted t-shirt, looking effortlessly charming and completely at ease. Her stomach turned as a wave of embarrassment washed over her. What were the odds? She considered ducking out before making eye contact. But before she could retreat, Leah bounded in, her golden hair bouncing with energy. "Sarah, there you are," Leah exclaimed, spotting her sister immediately. She rushed over, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "You will not believe the kinds of coffee they have here." Leah, do you see who that is?" Sarah whispered, nodding towards Ryan, who now had his back turned to them, noticing the pastries behind the glass. Leah followed her sister's gaze and let out a mischievous smirk. "The guy from last night? He's cute. You should go say hi." "No way. I made a complete fool of myself. I can't just waltz up to him and—" "Why not? You already spilled a drink on him. There's really nowhere to go but up," Leah teased, nudging Sarah forward. "Thanks for the support, though I think I'll just wait here," Sarah said, blushing and refusing to move. But Leah wouldn't have it. "Come on. Let's embrace the awkward. Together." She gently nudged Sarah until they were both standing near the counter. Hi again," Leah called to Ryan, who turned and smiled, instantly recognizing Sarah. Oh great. Now they were both here. Just marvelous. "Hey, you didn't spill anything this time." "I hope," he said, his eyes sparkling with amusement. No. I promise I came prepared," Sarah stammered, feeling the heat rush to her cheeks. "This time I'm armed with just coffee and cheese," he interrupted with a grin, glancing playfully at her. "No, really, I'm trying to avoid dairy for a while. It's not for health reasons, just let's call it a personal project," she joked, even though deep down, all she wanted was a big piece of brie. Ryan chuckled, his laughter warm and inviting. "I respect that. So, are you entirely on a non-dairy crusade? Or can we consider you a nut-free zone as well?" "Definitely nut-free and gluten-free," she shot back, light-heartedly feigning offense. "But no promises about my social blunders." Those seem to be part of my charm. Leah stepped in, an excited smile plastered on her face. I'm Leah, by the way. Sarah's sister. You know, the one with the impeccable taste in cheese that she spilled all over you. Pleasure to meet you, Leah, Ryan said, extending a hand to shake. Sorry about the cheese incident. I hope you at least enjoy her entertaining stories. Oh, I have quite a few, Leah responded, winking. But I'll save them for later. Right now, let's get a table while we still can. Sarah watched as Leah walked toward a cozy table near the window, leaving her alone with Ryan. The moment felt surreal. How did she always find herself in these ridiculous situations? Would you like to join us? Ryan asked, breaking her train of thought. I promise, Leah, and I won't throw any more cheese at you. Are you sure? She asked, glancing nervously at Leah. I might be mortally embarrassing. The last thing I want is to ruin another meal for someone. I think you'll do just fine, he replied, laughter dancing in his eyes. Trust me, it only gets better from here. With a reluctant nod, Sarah joined them at the table, feeling a mix of excitement and apprehension. Maybe things would go smoothly this time. Maybe they wouldn't. And as they chatted and shared stories about work and life, Sarah couldn't help but feel that this encounter, this moment of light-hearted banter, was refreshing. Here, she didn't just have to worry about spilling drinks. She was finally having fun her legendary clumsiness had somehow turned into an icebreaker, leading to a delicious connection. As the conversation flowed, Sarah realized that maybe, just maybe, she'd managed to stumble her way into something unexpectedly charming. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our episodes.